Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're talking about rapper Tory Lanez, who reportedly came close to losing his life while serving time in prison. Tory is currently serving a 10-year sentence after being convicted of shooting fellow rapper Megan Thee Stallion. He's actively working on appealing the decision, firmly maintaining that he did not shoot Megan. According to him, his DNA was not found on the firearm, and he believes that key evidence was overlooked or deliberately excluded during the trial. He also suspects misconduct played a role in the case. Even though the court found him guilty and many people believe in the verdict, there's still a significant number of fans and observers who insist he's innocent. Some speculate that it was actually Megan's former friend, Kelsey, who pulled the trigger allegedly in a heated argument after finding out that Megan had been involved with Tory behind her back. The theory suggests that the argument escalated, and Kelsey may have been the one who shot Megan. However, this theory wasn't accepted in court. The jury ultimately convicted Tory, making him legally guilty. Still, public opinion is divided, and many feel he was wrongly accused or framed. Now, with Tory behind bars serving a decade-long sentence, reports have emerged that he was stabbed so severely that he nearly died. This alarming incident has raised even more questions, especially since rumors are swirling that a decision on his appeal might be approaching. The timing of the stabbing has been called suspicious by some. Here's what his team had to say about the situation.
Tory was stabbed 14 times, including 7 wounds to his back and 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head and 1 to the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. He is now breathing on his own, despite being in pain. He is talking normally in good spirits and deeply thankful to God that he's pulling through. He also wants to thank everyone for their continued prayers and support. This whole situation is wild, y'all. Seriously, it sounds crazy. I'm just relieved Tory Lanez is okay. No one deserves to lose their life, no matter the circumstances. Yes, prison can be a violent place. Fights break out, people get stabbed, it happens. But it's definitely suspicious that this happened at such a critical moment, right when a decision on his appeal is supposedly around the corner. It really makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes. Was this just a random act of violence? Or is someone trying to take Tory out? Thankfully, he pulled through. I'm genuinely glad he's still alive. But at this point, it's clear he might need to be moved to protective custody. Being in general population is obviously not safe for him right now. And while all that's happening, another storm is brewing, this time in the world of Cardi B. Cardi was just seen out in public with NFL star Stefon Diggs, and from the looks of it, she's making their relationship official. This is the same guy she was rumored to be involved with back when she was pregnant with her and Offset's third child. Now, with everything that's gone down between Cardi and Offset, it's not hard to believe she might be stepping out to make a statement. Offset hasn't exactly been a faithful husband. Throughout their marriage, he was constantly caught cheating. We're talking a long list of women, many of them from the same industry. And Cardi didn't take it lightly. She even caught a charge after allegedly ordering an attack on one of Offset's side chicks, Jade. And that's not all. According to the blogger Goat Alexis, Cardi once believed that Ari Fletcher had something going on with Offset too. She was so sure, she went straight to Ari's man, Moneybagg Yo, and told him about it. That move didn't sit well with Ari, who was understandably annoyed and had something to say about the whole situation. Coming to a woman as a woman, or telling on a woman to her man, got to be the top 2 corniest, most miserable bees alive. So, there was this tweet floating around, and people are saying Ari Fletcher was throwing shade at Cardi B. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was about her, because Cardi is known for going at the women who get involved with Offset. That's always been her way. She doesn't just come for him, she comes for them too. But this time, it feels different. It seems like Cardi might have finally hit her breaking point with Offset. After all the cheating, all the drama, she was probably just done. And it's like she said to herself, okay, if you're going to run around with all these industry girls, then I'm going to get mine too. So she turned around and started seeing NFL player Stefon Diggs. And not just casually, this allegedly started while she was pregnant with her and Offset's third child. Naturally, Offset wasn't happy about it, but Cardi wasn't trying to make him happy. She was getting her revenge. She was using Stefon as a way to get back at Offset. But here's where it gets even messier. What started as a petty move might be turning into something real. because now it seems like Cardi's actually catching feelings for Stefon. And honestly, all I could think was, oh my goodness. Because Stefon Diggs? He's a problem. This man is out here in the streets, seriously. He's been linked to everybody. He's a full-on playboy, a certified pass-around. At one point, he was even involved with Young Miami. And from what I've heard, there's a good chance he was messing with Cardi and Miami at the same time. So if Cardi thought Offset was a handful, she might be in for an even wilder ride with Stefon.
Shout out to Stefon Diggs, man. Oh, y'all, by the way, Stefon Diggs is fucking 2 other active rappers. She's like, y'all be claiming them, hugging them on the gram, kissing them, talking about Woman Crush Wednesday, all that bullshit. He's long dick. Well, I don't know if he got long. He is piping them hoes out. Stefon Diggs has been known for long dicking half of these rap niggas in Atlanta. He's fucking all of the popping rappers, baby mamas, all type. For whatever reason, that's who Cardi B is attracted to. He done everybody's hoe in the game, which is kind of ironic because every time your girl want to get their lick back, they go to the biggest hoe.
WAP.
WAP. What does that stand for?
That's Cardi B.
When the story first broke that Cardi B was sleeping with Stefon Diggs while she was 8 months pregnant, I didn't want to believe it. Honestly, I thought it was a PR stunt. It just didn't sound real. But turns out it might actually be true. And let me just say this. In my opinion, Stefon isn't any better than Offset. If anything, he's worse. Sure, Offset has his long list of women, but Stefon? He's been out here moving reckless on a whole different level. Not only has he allegedly been with countless women in the industry, but there's even a disturbing claim that he tried to drug and sleep with a man named Chris Blake Griffin. Chris went public with the allegations, and even shared that Stefon's brother allegedly ordered an attack on him afterward. It's wild how little coverage that story got. It completely flew under the radar, and only a few outlets like the Neighborhood Talk even mentioned it. And that's not the only drama. Another woman, Sky Marlene, came forward exposing Stefon for cheating on Cardi with her. On top of that, he reportedly has a newborn baby with another woman named Gazelle. Yes, a whole baby. And yet Cardi is still out here flaunting Stefon like he's some kind of trophy. Now don't get me wrong, I do think a part of this is Cardi trying to get back at Offset. It's a power move. She went and got herself a man who's richer, more relevant, and depending who you ask, better looking. And I do think that's eating at Offset. He's not used to being the one watching from the sidelines. But here's where things get even crazier. There are now rumors that Cardi might be pregnant again, this time with Stefon's baby. The blogger Goat Alexis claimed Cardi is expecting, and although it hasn't been confirmed, the Daily Mail did publish an unedited photo of her with what looked like a bump. Now to be fair, Cardi has 3 kids already, and it's not unusual for a woman who's had multiple pregnancies to have a little stomach. So we can't jump to conclusions. I don't know if she's pregnant or not, and honestly, I won't assume anything. But if she is pregnant with Stefon's child, of all people, I'll be completely speechless. Like, what is even going on? Anyway, I want to know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.